G'day guys, Ollieboy here with a short tutorial on the PailStone Count IC. This IC is designed to pulse a high output only after a certain amount of high input pulses have been accepted. The sign needs input from all three directions, the left, the front and the right. This will be important in the actions line. So for the first line, :count. The second line shows the amount of pulses that must be attained before the sign pulses out with an optional reset, and it's usually pretty common to have the numbers the same, meaning that it resets on the output pulse. Now the third line takes a bit of explaining. It contains three numbers. The leftmost number corresponds to what happens when the input is from the left direction, the middle number from the front direction, and the right number from the right. These actions can either set the amount of pulses to the number on the sign using equals. So if I go equals 0, now the impulse from the left will set the count to 0. The other action is to increment the count by whatever number you want, positive or negative. So the middle can be a +1, meaning that it will go up by 1, and from the right it will be a -1, meaning that it will go down by 1 every time I pulse it. Alright, now that we've got our sign set up, you'll see from the front that when I pulse it 3 times, 1, 2, 3, the piston goes up, and you'll see down the bottom there in the square brackets, that number is the number of pulses that the sign is on, and that's now a 3. But I can also go over here, the left one, where it's equals 0, and set it to 0, and you'll see that it's now gone down to 0. I can also increment it by 1 up, and it goes to a 1. Come over here, take 1 off it, and it goes back down to 0. A possible application for this is this little incredibly simple puzzle here that opens the door when we answer the simple math question over here: what is 2 plus 1? So we put in what 2 plus 1 is. 1, 2, 3, and the door will open for us. Now that's very simple, but you can actually expand this to simplify combo locks using a combination of numbers, positive and negative, and maths to reach a certain number to unlock whatever you locked. Alright, thanks guys, and enjoy your time with PailStone. Also, just as a little note, I did say in the first version of the video that the output was a pulse, but instead now it's a steady output. So I can go 1, 2, 3, and as long as this sign is on 3, the output will remain high.